Welcome back. I am Witchly.
I'm Crazed. And this is
Shadow of the Colossus.
part
14.
Yes, you got it.
I did it.
Halfway there. Whoa! Oh, I was on the dove. I was about to say dove.
You're always calling them doves.
I was on the dove, and I fell onto Agro's lap. It was perfect.
That was great.
All right. We're on the 14th Colossus, which is right here, right around there. And I think it's like, yeah, it's over there somewhere.
All right.
So fun. I'm not gonna doing this. He's not my favorite either, because he's just a small. I don't like the small ones as much. They're not my favorite. They'd probably be at the lower list of 16. You know, like they would probably be 16 or 15, because there's only 2 small ones, which isn't terrible. But
Yeah.
who's your favorite now? Because we're almost done. Who's your favorite still? Is it still Avion?
Avion was awesome.
Could you look up who 14 is again? Know the name for this one?
Yeah.
Hey, look, you can see 2 over there. Look, you want to see 2? He's right there. Isn't that weird? You can see his body.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go back to every location, that's where they are. They're on the ground dead. But yeah, we're at the home stretch, guys. We are 3 away. And, I gotta say, it's been nice playing this again, you know? Just going through this entire thing, you know? And enjoying it for what it is. It's such a great game, and I'm glad I got to do a revisiting with you.
Yeah.
You know?
This one's name is like Zenobia.
Can I see? Zenobia, yeah. With a C, not a S. Kind of sound like you were saying it with an S. I was like, huh. Sen? Like sin?
Well,
Zenobia?
C's can be both hard and soft.
Yeah. How do we say it hard?
Like Kenovia.
Kenobi. I can guarantee this one doesn't look like a Kenobi. First of all, it doesn't even speak. I'm the one that says hello there. You got the joke, right?
No.
No, okay, never mind. It's a Star Wars thing.
It's been a while. I don't know.
Well, there's this joke that Obi-Wan Kenobi says where he says, hello there.
Hello there.
And he says it to, like, General Grievous, which is that robot with, like, 4 arms. 4 or 5 arms.
Yeah.
And, don't know why I said 5. That's weird for and he just, like, he surprises him by saying, hello there. And he's like, huh, General Kenobi. Something like that. It's in the 3rd movie. So, you just have to watch it. You know?
Yes.
Look
Been
at
a
these
while.
caverns. So, how do you feel about going through this again? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy going through this revisiting?
I've been enjoying revisiting this. How about you?
I love it. It's so great. I could do a revisiting every year.
Oh.
But we probably wouldn't make it into another series.
Yes.
We'd probably just do like a live stream and record it just for like a session or 2.
Yes. What?
I mean, there's people that speed through this game like a demon.
Have you ever thought to try anything like it?
I was never one for speeding in games. I mean, I know a lot of people do it. I mean, like, I'm really good at this game, and I don't think I'm like, I watch people do speedruns, and it's insane what people can do, because you have to memorize stuff like, oh, you have to crouch here, then jump there to the left, and then, you know, if you're not hitting it just right or landing at the same spot, you're not doing it, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, you have to do it just right, you know? And I don't think I could be one of those people. I mean, this game's it's a 15-year-old game. I mean, this is technically a 2-year-old game, if you want to count the remake. Would you consider this a remake or a remaster? Because for the longest time, people called this a remake, but this is...
It's really just a remaster, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, they did remaster this game once before, where it was originally on the PlayStation 2,
Yeah.
and then they made an Ico and Shadow of the Colossus collection. That's what they called it. The Ico and Shadow of the Colossus collection. That was the entire title. And it was both games from the same company, by the way. This company that did this remake. I'm putting that in parentheses, by the way. They remastered it to the PS3.
Yeah.
And then this game they announced, like in 2017 or 2017 that it was gonna come to in 2018 to PlayStation 4, and this is just like, I mean, honestly, this is like maybe like a gloss over. I mean, like, it's the same game. They didn't really change. I mean, they probably modernized the controls because the controls feel a lot better than on a PlayStation 2 controller.
Yeah.
If that helps.
Oh, yeah.
Or if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like this is a modernized, like the way, like you always had to hit a button to get on aggro, but in this one it's just kind of like auto. You can just jump and it'll kind of like connect to him.
Yeah.
So like they did a couple tweaks, but it's nothing major. It's still the same game.
Yeah.
It's just a new, fresh coat of paint on it. Like this you wouldn't see this, you know, just a waterfall coming from the top of a hole into, or you wouldn't see aggro wet, or not aggro, so wander wet, you know, like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like it's just a fresh coat of paint, and I don't know if you would want to say that's a remake. Would be like, you know, remember Resident Evil 2?
Yes.
That's a remake.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't in third person, and originally it was like a top-down shooter-esque, like, point of view shooter, and that remake did it, like, made it 10 times better. Not that I'm saying the first game sucked, the first Resident Evil 2, but it's just like that's a remake. They literally changed things up, but it's the same, sort of the same game, same story ish, and then they added their new flair to it. But this game is just literally a coat of paint, so I'd have to say this is a remaster over a remake, because a lot of people were saying this is a remake.
Yeah.
But what about you?
No, I think I agree with you that this is more of a remaster instead of a remake.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I love this game. Is amazing.
And games deserve to be remastered.
I know there's a lot of games that's hard to even play nowadays because, like, there's one game right now that's being teased, and again, you can't play it anymore on consoles. It was only on 360 and it was only on PlayStation. It was the Scott Pilgrim video game.
Oh.
It was called Scott Pilgrim versus the video game. And it was like a 8-bit or 16-bit style with like awesome music. I love that game. It was a really nice, like, it was like $10, and they delisted it off the Xbox and PlayStation store, so you can't play that anymore.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
It does suck.
And there's a rumor right now that they're going to bring it back for the 10th anniversary of Scott Pilgrim.
Really?
Yeah, and by the way, Edgar Wright, who's the director of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, he also announced that he's bringing the Scott Pilgrim back to theaters.
Oh, fun.
Which is awesome, I think. So he's bringing it back to theaters for the 10th anniversary in August. And that's if, you know, we're doing, you know,
yeah,
movie theaters by then, but it's kind of cool. That was the movie that I said I love you to.
That was.
But
I'm in Lesbians with you.
I'm in Lesbians with you too. But getting back to the game is so fun, and I would love if it comes out again. I'm gonna buy it, and you and I are gonna play it.
Sounds fun.
Because it's a couch co-op beat 'em up. I have to show you gameplay. It looks amazing.
Alright.
And the music's great. It's like 8-bit music.
Okay.
It's exactly how it sounds. I need to piss him off. Come on. Oops. I don't think he knows I'm up here. I have to piss him off. Come on. Oh, I need to hold on to this shit. He's gonna. Yep. I'm up here. You remember this now?
Yep.
This is it's an interesting fight, you know. I love the designs on how they decided how to tackle a boss. Instead of, you know, because making it the same thing, it's just dull. You're like, oh, climb on this monster and then you just kill him. But like some of them have hard shells, and I like that. I like that they have their own. Oh shit! Oh crap! They have like, you have to literally guide him so he breaks his back, and then you can mount him and then just actually stab him. 'Cause at the moment, I can't kill him any other way right now.
Yeah.
So I'm literally just, I'm pretty much platforming right now to piss him off and then get me, you know, over there.
Yeah.
My goal is to get over there. So yeah, I would love to show you Scott Pilgrim. So that's like an interesting thing. So I'm going back to that's a game that's like you can't play that anymore unless you had it installed. Or like PT. Remember the horror game PT? Sony got rid of that because it was like a teaser for a Silent Hill game that's no longer going to exist.
Yeah.
It's just insane.
That is.
And like some people kept it on their consoles, and you can still play that game if you have it installed. But at the moment, you can't do that anymore unless you had it installed and you never deleted your console.
Yeah.
It's just insane. And people were selling their consoles for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, being like, I have this game that no one else can play right now.
Wow.
And people bought, I'm sure people were suckered. Like, remember the Flappy Bird thing?
Yes.
Like, I think the creator of Flappy Bird removed the game Flappy Bird from the store after he made so much money, and like he could have profited off that like so much more.
Right.
But he got rid of it, and then like people were selling their iPhones that had Flappy Bird installed on it for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars along with the game, or the iPhone being so much money, and then like triple that, you know?
Right. Yeah.
It's just crazy what people would do just to try to keep a video game alive.
That was crazy.
Alright, what is he doing? I pissed him off. Come on, buddy. What is he doing? Do you see him?
Yeah.
Do I have him stuck in a loop?
He might be.
Dude? Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, now he's moving. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk so much, but you're tired. She hasn't gotten a lick of sleep in a while, like a good amount of sleep.
I've been up since like 3 a.m.
You have, but this is our last game tonight. I
I'm
promise.
here to almost 9.
Is it really almost 9 p.m.?
At 8:50.
I'm not even tired.
I'll let you do.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but we've been dealing with her. She has some rashes and bumps on your skin.
I've been calling them boobos.
Yeah, that's what we've been calling them, and there just keeps getting more and more of them now.
Yeah.
And we were worried that it was bed bugs, so I only worked like a couple hours this morning at work, and I got home, and then I decided to do a deep clean on our bed to try to see if it was bed bugs, and I couldn't find any sign of bed bugs at all. Like, I took the mattress, because there's signs for bed bugs. There's like literally blood, shells, eggs, you know, the whole works, you know.
Yeah.
Come on, please, fucking. It's really hard to get him to do this. There's time attack modes for this game, and it's so hard to get. You have to like kill the Colossi in under a certain amount of time. Baby, it's okay. We're almost done.
Yes.
She's doozing.
I'm a dozen.
Sorry, I'm trying to talk so she can stay up. But maybe you need to talk.
What shall I talk about?
Talk about how it's not bed bugs. Talk about what we decided it was now.
So, I wasn't able to find a trace of any evidence that there has even been a bed bug in here.
Yeah.
Like our neighbor, he let us borrow his spray bottle of rubbing alcohol to spray around and everything, because that kills bed bugs and whatnot. So we did that, just in case. And then I showed him the bumps just tonight. He didn't think they looked like bites.
Our
And
neighbor?
then, yeah, Bruce,
Okay.
he didn't think they looked like bites. And then I showed our other neighbor, Susan, them, and she swears up and down that they're spider bites because she had those bites when she first moved into these apartments about 12 years ago. And she said that she had so many.
12 years?
Yeah, she had so many bites at one point that she had to get very sick. from them.
Damn.
And her sister, like, shortly before she passed away, had to nurse her back to health. But she swears by these, the mint and the lavender oils and the rubbing alcohol or witch healing. So, but then, like, we examined my boobas closer. And
Love that you call them that.
Right? I got my plague theme on.
Yeah.
We can't see any bite marks because spider bites, you can usually see the bite marks. And we figured out that around the time I started getting these bumps, Crazed here, I started using new laundry detergent and spanking software. So it's very, very likely that I have contact dermatitis. I have 7 out of the 8 symptoms.
7 out of the 8 symptoms, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I listed that amount. Alright, I got his shell broken, so you just jump on him now. See?
Yeah.
But he moves around a lot. It's really hard to get him in. Right now I'm at a really sweet spot right now because he's not shaking me.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I'm actually having trouble. There we go. Yeah, he only has one spot. And then you also have to get his tummy. I'm just kidding. You have to rub it just in the right area, you know?
Right.
You have to rub it. You don't actually stab it. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, you just have to rub it counterclockwise 18 times. And if you don't do it 18 times,
Yes.
he doesn't die.
Well, shit. What if you do it 19 times?
Well, that's just ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of numbers. Also, you have to wear a certain kind of lipstick. You have to also wear a blonde wig while you're doing this clockwise, by the way. So, and then you know some of the the wired controllers. I have to swing a wired controller counterclockwise as I am doing it clockwise, the belly rub. So, I know it's very difficult, but that's how you get the 17th Colossus to spawn.
Well, it makes all the sense.
That's what my friends were telling me.
All the senses.
Was talking helping? Keeping you up a little bit?
Yes, yes it was.
Oh, Lucy, you're so goosey. That looks weird. Look at all those shadows. They're just looking at you like, dude, get up. You got work to do. Get your ass up. Jesus, our blinds are gonna fall out just because of the wind.
Yes, they are.
What did you think of that fight? That was a really cool fight.
Yeah,
you know?
it was. I liked the trail to get them dead.
I see. The small colossi are not the worst. You know, they're okay.
Yeah.
I just when I play this game, I think of giant colossi that you have to scale. I love that pitch. You know, like.
Yeah.
It's just you, and you're like an ant to this being, and like Jack and the Bean. Yeah, like Titans or Jack and the Beanstalk. You're literally like you're so small, and you fight this. You scale it like you're climbing on this beast. And the small ones are cool. I love the ideas for them. Like the first one, you use fire to scare it off a ledge to crack its back, and then you jump on it.
Yeah.
And then this one, you use platforming to crack its back. So you got to get the best of it. So I think it's kind of interesting. So the puzzles are interesting. So yeah, that one, it's really interesting. And then this 15th Colossus, we're on 15. I know our revisiting has been a little longer than our last one because I think we only took 8 episodes because we did 2
Colossus an episode.
I mean, yeah, I think each episode was like 30 minutes, maybe. You know.
Yes.
And I'm even considering after we kill the final Colossi to save the ending as its own part, so we may even have more than 16 episodes.
Oh, alright.
If you're up for it.
I'm up for it.
But we might need to record them both at the same time because honestly, I think I can't stop it because it's literally a cutscene.
Yes.
Along with some gameplay afterwards. So, but we are almost done, guys. 2 more. You excited?
Dos more.
Excited to be finished with another game?
Yeah, we've been making some great progress.
I know, and then we're gonna sit down and talk about our next game while we wait for Last of Us Part 2, which is less than 30 days out. So we're gonna probably play something in between, and maybe catch up on some stuff. You know?
Yeah.
That'll be nice.
That will be nice.
So, but let's leave it here tonight. You need some sleep.
Oh dear.
Your eyes are red.
Are they?
Yeah, a little red.
Okay.
You're just tired, and you've worked so much today, and. Well, this has been fun, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Crazed.
And I am Sleepy Witchy.
Signing off.